welcome to another episode of Saturday Selections with Punting Patto. Oh boy, is this a crackerjack weekend of sport or what? This is what dreams are made out of. Flemington Turnbull Stakes Day on Sunday. Oh, Epsom Handicap at Randwick on Saturday. AFL Grand Final, NRL Grand Final, Valley Nights Friday. Oh mate, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? But anyway, I'm looking at the Flemington meeting on Sunday, and first off I'm going to kick us off with the winner in race 5, number 3, no evidence needed. Now this girl is racing in some crackerjack form at the moment, isn't she? Oh gee, she sure is. Last start she came second in the Rupert Clark Stakes, and the start before that she won at this track and distance against a very similar opposition. I think that she'll be extremely hard to beat in this again. Woo! Whoa! And now this week, Patto's Puffer is in race 4, number 5, Extra Zero. Look, this bloke hasn't really been setting the world on fire with his recent form, has he? Let's face it. But look, his form over longer distances is good, and with a couple of gear changes, perhaps he can turn things around. Look, he's currently $23, and at that price, I reckon he's worth the go. A fairly good go. And now it's time. Starboard of Glory!
Starboard of Glory, what is your tip? Can you tip us a winner or two? Thank you, Dartboard, my Dartboard of Glory.
Woo! Woo! And now it's time for our favourite Queenslander, Keith!
He's a good bloke, he's a Queensland, and his name is Keith, oh yeah!
G'day, Patto. Well, what about this weekend? It doesn't get much more enormous than this, does it? 2 grand finals, a Sydney meeting on Saturday and a Flemington-Melbourne meeting on Sunday. I don't think I've got enough money to bet on all of these things. Anyway, we'll have to back a winner early to keep us going through the whole weekend. Now, first of all, what about last weekend, Patto? You tipped like a bloody genius. Dominic Byrne will have to start calling you. Good on you, mate. Now, going to start on Sydney. There's a few I want to tip here, but look, I ended up settling on Firebolt in the Epsom. This horse winded up here in Queensland and showed a bit of class, and its last run at 1800 metres was around 58 on its back. I'm talking off the top of my head, so it might have been 58 and a half, etc. But it stormed home from near last and got the Dickies by about 4.5 that day. Had a freshen up or a small spell, then come back and resumed in the Shannon over 1500 metres the other day. It was 3 and 4 wide the trip and won by about 3. There was a few good horses behind it with a bit of bad luck. In Easton got chopped out. Centennial Park was blundered at the start, and Shannon Sacred Choice was a big run as well. But end of the day, this horse was 3 and 4 wide and beat them easily. Gets in on the minimum here in the Epsom, and I think that run over 1800 metres in Queensland proves it'll run a strong way in McMile, and I think it will show improvement on that run. It gets in on the minimum too. The bad alley might not be so much of a concern because it can go forward or back, and it can be a bit tardy at times from the gates open. So that brings us to my roughie for the weekend, Patto, and that is in the Turnbull on Sunday at Flemington, and I'm going to go for Monaco Console. They're betting about 30 to 1 here. Fixed price markets. Look, this horse, when it gets to the big tracks in Australia, i.e. Randwick and Flemington, it's got pretty good form. It really does. And the bet 30 to 1, and I really liked its trial against Faint Perfume the other day. I'm not the greatest trial man, but that was a good trial, Patto. All right, mate, you had a good time on the pun, eh?
Oh yeah, he's a good bloke, isn't he? That is what I call in the spirit of things. Oh, he's in that spirit of things. Oh mate, what a legend. Hope you're back a few winners over the weekend, mate. Well, I hope you have a great weekend and happy punting.